Welcome back, everybody, to a highly anticipated episode of Lockdown 23 and 1. That's right, I say highly anticipated because a lot of people been asking me to tap into it. We're going to be speaking on an individual by the name of Wes Watson. And I'm not going to go into high definition detail on this individual. If you want to do a little more research on who he is, there's plenty of videos out there. I'm just here to react to his bond here. So let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoy all things lockup and crime related, then this is where you want to be. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell before you leave. And check out my beautifully assorted playlist with many more videos for you to start watching today. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, and stay tuned till the end, because I'm going to paint a perspective on his situation that nobody's thought of yet.
Mr. Watson is present.
Morning, Mr. Watson. You were arrested for a case from December 29th. The charge is aggravated battery and felony battery. Your attorney is present. Good morning, sir. Can you announce for the record, please?
Aggravated battery, felony battery. Any kind of felony assault, man, you're going straight to a medium to high level prison. And that's when the game really turns into a life or death situation.
Of course. Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Gottlieb on behalf of Mr. Watson.
Good morning. Have you had a chance to review the arrest affidavit?
I have not seen the affidavit, Your Honor. However, I am familiar with the facts and circumstances of the case. This was a fight that happened at Mr. Watson's gym, where an individual challenged Mr. Watson to a fight, came into the gym, placed a recording device believed to be a cell phone down to watch him fight Mr. Watson. I believe Mr. Watson has numerous defenses, including stand your ground, self-defense, and consent to this charge. I understand the state's theory. However, this individual came to Mr. Watson for the specific purpose of challenging him in a street fight. And then
here it says the CCTV shows the victim set up his phone to start recording the interaction between him and the defendant. And it says the victim pushed the defendant.
correct.
State.
But old Wes Watson's attorney, man, he's top notch. Just by hearing those first few words come out of his mouth, if I were to bet at all, he's gonna beat these janks, not to mention, look, his blinds is the same birch as the backdrop for the state seal in the courthouse. When you see blended birch, you know that's top-notch attorney material.
And it says the victim pushed the defendant.
Correct.
State.
I'm reading it, Your Honor.
He struck the victim several times with the weightlifting belt. And then other people join in striking and kicking the victim.
Now, I've heard a lot about Wes being charged for these crimes, but was his homeboys charged in any way? Also, who pressed charges? I don't know how Florida works, but can the state press charges if the victim ain't working with them? All that is huge key factors in this type of situation. Not to mention, you heard what Wes Watson's attorney said in the very beginning. It was a consensual fight. I don't know where he got his intel from, but, that's what he's going with. Unless I heard it wrong, But, yeah, there's going to be a lot of factors in play in this one. But the victim pushed him first, in a physical, altercational way. So, that's what's thrown a hook in all this.
Your Honor, I don't see any local or out-of-county priors here. I would defer to the court and just simply ask for the stay-away order.
The victim suffered a face fracture, concussion, and 2 black eyes, but it looks like you have a very valid legal argument, Mr. Gottlieb.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would ask for an ROR.
You are ordered to stay away from Hakeem Ibrahim, the alleged victim. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim's home, school, and place of employment at all times. Do you understand the stay away, sir?
Yeah.
All right. So I understand he went to the gym. He punched him, and then they used he used the weight belt.
Correct.
So it aggravated. There's probable cause for, I guess.
Wes beat him with a weight belt, man. Damn. I don't know if y'all ever strapped up with one of them things, but they're pretty sturdy.
Yes, the felony. You want me to split them both, 2,500 each? I'm not giving an ROR.
I understand, Judge. 5,000 is acceptable. Thank you.
$2,500 bond count 1, $2,500 bond count 2. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. You too. Mr. Watson, I'll take care of that. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, could you repeat the bonds?
$2,500 count one, $2,500 count two with a stay away order. If he comes to your gym, call the police. Don't engage, because if you get arrested for anything else, you'll be locked up in jail until your trial.
Okay, I just want to, just real quick.
Mr. Watson, please don't make any statements. You and I can talk about it. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
sorry about that.
No problem.
Wes, you pay me 50 grand an hour. Shut your mouth and let me do my job.
Okay, sorry about that.
No problem. No problem. I'll make sure your bond is arranged. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the elusive Wes Watson in court. But look, like I said, let me paint a picture for y'all that nobody's painted yet. And it could be wrong. Look, don't quote me on it. I'm only part cyborg. But what if this was a case coming from a mind that doesn't trust nothing? What if Wes paid him to set the phone down and start something? And this is strictly hypothetical, all right? I'm just painting a different picture. But he says to do, look, I'll give you 40,000, 20,000, whatever, to start this fight, man. We're going to beat you up, but you're going to get stacks of bread. So a lot of people, yeah, they're going to agree to it. Okay, I'll go into recording this and start the fight. And that's why I said, who pressed charges? Was it the victim? Or was it the state themselves, the gym owners? I don't know. But picture it all being set up, right? Homeboy, the victim, goes through the court process, and somehow Wes ends up beating it. Guess what? He's going to get away scotch-free or scot-free, one or the other. I still don't know. And he got millions upon millions of views from channels all across YouTube. The best publicity you could possibly get. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents, because everything about the situation was just real funny. Why would someone start a fight and record the whole situation going into it? And second of all, the attorney said that this was consensual. What if Wes was like, you want to fight? And dude said, yeah. And it's recorded. We just ain't heard it. Man, it's game over for the victim. That's agreed upon fight, right? It doesn't matter if the other guys jumped in. Was that Wes's fault? I don't know. It's going to be up to the courtroom, man. We're going to follow this one closely. But there's a lot of shit involved with these type of situations, I'm trying to tell you. But for some reason, to me, I'm feeling like it's all set up. It's a publicity stunt. That's just the wind that I'm smelling here, you know? Something fishy about this one. Only time will tell, but this is a great learning experience for anybody that thinks that they could just start fighting someone even if they came at them the wrong way. You're gonna have to go through the court process whether it was self-defense or not. But either way, I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta go watch the scatty. Might tap into a couple blackjack tables too later on. I don't know. The sun's been out. It's been gone for a couple days. A lot of rain and a little flooding's been happening. And over here near the mountains, that could be a mixture for disaster like last night. Me and Brittany were traveling the back mountain roads, man, right in this valley gorge. Got cliffs on both sides of us. But look, normally there ain't no waterfalls on the cliffs. It was raining so much that the whole damn walls had waterfalls flowing onto the main road. Boulders in the middle of the road, man. We were ducking and weaving, saying to ourselves, man, someone's gonna die down here tonight. It was like 3:30 in the morning, so we could duck around that boulder nice and easy. But if a trucker came around that corner at the same time as someone else, no one's gonna be able to avoid that. Chances are they both might die. So it's very scary, man. Mud slides, flash floods, all that stuff you got to think about when you're traveling near these mountains. But when it comes to the West situation, I'm a gambling man. If I were to guess, he's probably going to beat it all. Could have really been set up. I don't think anybody would know even if it was. Until the next time, though, as always, y'all be easy, be safe, and more importantly than anything, stay free.